Okay, so let's have a look at the fourth adjustment for Kennedy 2019 ordinary level question 5. I'm looking for the rate of stock turnover. So to calculate this, we need to know the formula. So the rate of stock turnover is your cost of sales, divide that by your average stock. Now, we're going to have to calculate our average stock. So our average stock is our opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. So the first thing we do with these, before we do the formula, is we go find the figure. So cost of sales figure is going to be 345,000. So we're going to put in 345,000 in there for your cost of sales. And remember, sometimes you could be asked to calculate your cost of sales figure depending. So there's two ways you can calculate your cost of sales figure. That can be your credit sales minus your gross profit. That's one way. Or you can take your purchases, add your closing stock, add your opening stock, take away your closing stock. That'll also give you your cost of sales. But in this question, it's giving it to us. Then we're going to need our average stock. But we need to calculate our average stock. And to calculate our average stock, we need opening stock plus closing stock. So in this question, our opening stock is 33,000. We also need our closing stock. In this question, our closing stock is 30,000. So those two are added together and then divided by 2. So we can fill in the formula. So your opening stock, which is 33,000, plus your closing stock, which is 30,000. That's all divided by 2. So we know 33,000 plus 30,000 gives you 62,000. That's divided by 2. So each one of these formulas are a step-by-step process. You find a figure, you put the figure into the formula, you get your answer. So what I'm doing is just doing these step-by-step down along, and that helps me get my figures. So my average stock is 31,500, and that's in euros. So now I've calculated my cost of sales, which is 345,000, taking the question, and I've calculated my average stock, which is 31,500. So now I can put these into the formula. So it's going to be my cost of sales, which is 345,000, divide that by my average stock, which is 31,500. So when I divide them into each other, I get 10.9523. So I'm going to 2 place the decimal. So this 2. So because this 2 is less than 5, I'm going to keep it at 10.95 times. So that means that my stock turnover, the amount of time my stock is sold, or if the reorder stock, is 10.95 times in the business itself. So that's the fourth adjustment for Kennedy 2019 ordinary level ratio question, the rate of stock turnover. So remember, you need to know your average stock, which is your opening plus closing stock, divide that by 2.